So you're new to Ironsight. It's 2021 and you want to know something about the game. Well, I'm pretty new myself, so let me at least show you what I've learned since I started playing. And yeah, if you ever want to see more, you can always visit me as well on Twitch. And yeah, twitch.tv, TimeWarp76. Let's get into it. So, very first thing, when you log into Ironsight, it's free to play on Steam. You download it, install it, then you get to this screen. Here, you can decide which servers you would like to run on. Asia, Europe, NA, SA, SEA, etc. I'm streaming out of Europe, playing out of Europe, so I'm going to click EU. Connect. All right, so this screen confused me a bit when I first started playing. So on this home screen here, what it shows you is, of course, it has the event information, but also these daily tasks it gives you, and these change every day. Once you complete them, they'll turn gold, like this one is here at the bottom in Team Deathmatch. I completed it, and you'll get gold and chips out of completing these daily tasks. So the gold and chips that I'm referring to are up here in the right hand corner. You have gold here, you also have chips. Both are resources within the game that can get you, skins and other items. So at the very top left here, you have the home screen, which is the house button. Then you have this pistol icon, which takes you to the loadout screen. You have the collections icon, which takes you to the special collections that you can actually gain and start collecting special skins within the game. The next icon is storage. And the storage is where, as you complete tasks and gain rank, you'll get loot boxes and things that are within the game, and they'll be stored in this area. And then you can click, like this one, for example, it's for reward for daily login received. These are the different contents. On this particular box, I can choose which one, and you click use, and then that's it. The next icon is the shopping cart, which is the in-game store. It's a free-to-play game, so of course they need to monetize any way they can. So here you can buy skins, you can buy loot boxes, and this is also very important. This is the place where you can log in and actually get your free supply boxes every day, or funding boxes. So here, for example, free gift, I click that, gives me 100 gold pieces, click confirm, and that just added to my account at the very top here. You see I got 482,000 now. Later on, in 14 hours, it looks like my chip funding box will be available. That's also a free box I'll be able to click. And the one part that really threw me for a loop, is I'll highlight it here, is if you ever receive an in-game code, which is offered sometimes during events, you can click this coupon code, and that's where you put the in-game codes at. So the next icon, we'll go back up to the top, is the clan icon. Here you can create your own clan or join other clans. And of course you have your clan listing. You can manage your clan, set new settings, do all of these different things. You can, new settings can be joining and leaving, notice, system messages, ranking battle results, etc. Of course, you can leave the clan here. You can manage the clan as well. So if you're a clan owner, you can title your clan. You can change whether it be invitation, what levels. You can change the icon, etc. On the account icon at the top, so this is the little statistics icon. This one, it threw me a little bit for a loop when I first started going through the stats, because I did not know that some of these are actually buttons, some of the boxes here. So going let's go left and down. So you have for example, my level here is level 58, and it shows you a few different information here. So it shows you your level, it shows you how far you are within your progress bar, and then under that it says weapons records. Well, if you actually put your mouse over weapons records, it actually highlights it. And what's cool about this is you can click that and it takes you to an additional screen. And here is where you can see all of your weapons statistics. So you can see your kill to death ratio, your overall kills, your playtime, your accuracy, and then of course you can sort that by assault rifle, SMG, etc. And if you highlight those, for example, I'll go over the FAMAS here, you can see it actually shows you in the right hand corner how you're doing as far as your accuracy, how much heads, how much chest, how much stomach, how much arms. And it's a good way to track the progress of your own individual skill level on your different weapons. For example, my OTS, I just completed the mastery yesterday. I'm at 1.67, 1,840 kills. I have 12 hours on it, 18%. And you can see kind of where my stats are with that as well. So if you click the back button here, this triangle, it takes you back to that screen where we were. And what's cool about this, on this particular screen in your account statistics here, you can click on your drone records. It takes you to the same statistics breakdown where you can see all the different stats of how you're doing with your drones. You go back to the top left corner, click the back button, it takes you back to the statistics account screen, and then you can continue on. So you can go to keep going left to right. So we'll go bottom, then we'll go back up top here. So the achievements takes you into that particular screen. And on this screen, you can see all the achievements that you make with your weapons records, with your maps, etc. So just to give you an example, I'll go on weapons records. And this first achievement here is achievement level 2. Fragmentation Grenade Mastery 2. Kill 50 enemies with a Fragmentation Grenade. Unlock Fragmentation Grenade 3. So once that's completed, I'll unlock Fragmentation Grenade 3. And also you see here on the right where it says rewards, I'll get 4,750 gold pieces. So that's the reward for that particular achievement. And as I go down and I go down through these different masteries, you'll see some of them have different rewards. So for example, this SMG Grandmaster, kill 15 enemies with the SMG. I'm at 78%, but once this is complete, I won't get gold for this particular reward. What I'll get is a badge, and those badges I'll show you in a moment. So let's go ahead and click the back record. You can go through all of those at your own leisure. You know, of course, you can go through your maps as well to see how you do on particular maps. So let's go back here. All right, now let's go up. So let's do the center and then we'll work right. So this is the player tag, and this is where you can get some fun little swag for in-game loot. You have your emblem, your title, and your dog tags. So when you first start, you're probably going to be set up like this with the trainee emblem. You will probably have this title, and you may not have any dog tag at all. So let's see. Let's see if I can get this set up real quick. So more than likely, you'll probably log in and look just like that. So if you want to change that, of course, as you get things unlocked, like right now, you'll see some of these they say permanent under them. And there's different swag items that you can put on here, different icons, whatever suits your preference, whatever you like. Most of the time I run with the elephant. That's the one I prefer. Click use. I'll go back into it. Now, if I want to change my title, these are also things that you can unlock. My most recent one was this OTS 14. That's when I got this when I completed the mastery level 5 for that weapon, and so that's just one of the examples. I can show you that some of these titles that you can get. The one I like to run with, of course, is this one. It's the founding contributor. Click use, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's just swag. You can go through, mix and match whatever you like. Change it every day if you like. There's no repercussions for doing that. You're welcome to do it. And it's fun to do. Something to play with, right? All right. So in the last section is the top right. So this is mission records. So this takes you into a more in-depth look at your stats. So with mission records, not only do you see your levels, but you can also like really break down like all the different game modes that are within the game, but also you know, how you're doing on particular maps, right? So you got your stats for team deathmatch, frontline, search and destroy, secure point, resource takeover, team battle royale, capture the flag, etc., etc. And then you can go through and break down how you're doing on every single map. And it gives you really good information, something that you can use yourself to, you know, improve your own skill set within the game. All right, so if you go up to mission records where it says here and click the next tab, it says missions, then it says clan match, then it says ranking battle. So all of those give you different statistics that you can break down and spend some time and go through and help you improve your battle play. So the next icon at the top is ranking. So ranking, whenever you do some ranked battles, which I have not done, you can go through and you can see how you're doing and compare yourself to others. And then in the very last icon is the settings tab. Of course, you have video, audio, controls, and mouse. Click on these. It has all your breakdowns of the video. Of course, the advanced, you can go through and add the stuff yourself, whatever suits your preference for your particular gaming setup. If you click the back arrow, it will take you backwards in the screen. You can go into audio. I have music turned off in my particular game, but you can set it up how you like to run it. In the control setup, you have weapons, movement, and community. So all those, again, it's your personal preference, how you like to set things up. The one thing I'll add on this particular screen is the aim type. Some people like to have press as aim or hold as aim. So that's something you may want to look at, and you can try that, and you can try that in an offline mode, which I'll show you in a moment. Your movement, you have alternate keys and your primary keys. Again, you have crouch and sprinting. You can change it to hold or press. So that's a pretty good option. And then the last one is community, which that's all your radio messages, your emotes, and so on and so forth. All right, so those are the major icons at the top of your screen. So let's go back to the main home screen now. Now there's a few different ways and shortcuts to get to some of those items that we just looked through. For one example is if I go over here, you see I'll highlight it here, my level 58, and it says time warp. That's a very quick way. If I just want to go and click that, it takes me right to this statistics screen. So that's kind of a shortcut if you want to go there. All right, let's go back to the home screen again. All right, now this one actually threw me for a little bit of a loop as well when I first started playing. So if you click the play button, it takes you to mission, match, rank battle, gun deathmatch, and custom match. The one section you'll use the most is probably match, but let's start, as you will, with mission. So you'll have to do the tutorial, which once you do this tutorial mission, it will give you an actual badge at the end of it. So I recommend doing that. You have mission EMP, you have the AI deathmatch easy, and then you have AI deathmatch normal. So both of these you can also go in with mates. So if you have some friends that are joining the game and want to check it out with you, you can actually join a group, and you guys can actually do those together. And it's a good way to have a little bit of training before you go into hardcore gameplay, right? So if you do not want to choose any of those right now and you want to play real games, what you can do is click the back button, and then you have the match listing here. Before you click on match, what a good thing to do is see where it says settings. So you click on settings, and here you have all the different game modes for this game. So as you see, I have team deathmatch selected. If I unselect that, I can't. It won't do it because you have to have at least one selected. So if you select a second option here, then you can deselect the first one. All right. And whatever game mode you particularly want to play, if you want to play them all, you can click all. all of the buttons there, and then all the tick marks. And what you do is when you click the play button, it will randomly select one of these game modes for you. And if, of course, if you do not want to play all of those different game modes and you only want to play Team Deathmatch, then you'll leave that selected, click apply, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Next time you want to play, you click the box itself and it will start to take you into a game. So we don't want to do that right now because I want to show you the rest of this. So I'll click play. The next one is ranked battles. So in the ranked battles, you have clan match, ranked, and duel. This fourth icon is gun deathmatch. This is just a shortcut because you can do the same thing going into settings here. You can select gun deathmatch here as well, unselect team deathmatch, click apply, and if you click this icon, it will also take you into gun deathmatch. And that's basically a mode of gameplay that for every 2 kills, you get a new gun within the game. So it's a great way to test guns out that you've never used before. You don't have any upkeep for them, and it's just a pretty good, fun little mode that they've added recently in an update that came not too long ago. So, and then the last one is custom match. So you click on custom match, and here is if you really want to do some training, or if you want to have some friendly matches with your mates and or clan members, you can go in here, create a match. You can select your settings, select the map you want, select the game mode you want, and yeah, you can go into advanced, click on respawn times, go into gameplay, go into character setup, and you can even, allow or disallow certain weapons in this mode. So I'm going to click cancel, click the back button. Yes, I want to leave. Click the back button again, and then I'm back at the main screen. So that's the breakdown, the easy breakdown of all those different modes. So I'm going to click the back button one more time, go back to the main home screen, and then the closing section here, I'm going to go into the bottom. Actually, I'll go at the top here. See where it says you have the small gold icon G, and then 482223 is what I have at the moment. This is your gold pieces. So you get gold within the game for playing matches, for winning matches, for completing achievements. And the same gold is a resource within the game, and you have to use this resource for upkeep on your weapons. So if you have weapons, as you use them, they'll start accumulating damage. To repair that damage, you will of course have to use gold on your weapons to be able to do that. And the next one is chips. These are blue chips. This is also an in-game resource. You can use these to buy different boxes and whatnot within the game. And the last one are the W's. The W's are the real money world resource, and you can use that for buying boxes and stuff within the game as well. So, all right, let me show you upkeep. So I'm going to click on this gun icon, and you'll see on this FAMAS here, so this is my major loadout screen, and this is the loadout screen that you'll use very often within this game. So when you first start out, you will have 3 slots, and these 3 slots on the left are your loadout. So you So on this loadout screen, you have your different loadouts, and this is actually what you're taking into battle. So in this top left corner, this is your weapon setup. You click that, and you actually have all your weapons, that are available within the game that you would like to purchase. So any of these weapons, any player can purchase. So for example, AK-12 here. If I click on that, it's 20,000 gold. Or if I want a skin version, it's 40,000. I can click buy, and then it will reduce my gold credits at the top, right? So once you buy these, they will show up in this slot. And then you have these slots here to the right of your weapon. For example, weapons attachments. And then you'll notice you have different attachments here that are not highlighted, and you have some that have these little caution signs by them. And this particular weapon, it says I cannot use this attachment until weapon level 5 is required. So I need to level up the individual weapon itself to level 5 before I can add that attachment. Let's go back. So weapon level 5, you'll notice here, my FAMAS is only weapon level 3, and that's why that attachment's not available yet. So you have two basically weapon slots, right? You have the very first slot here, and I'll add something just so you can see. So this is a permanent. I'll click use, and if it's now added that to that slot. The next one is the default reticle. I can change these as well, so I can change the different reticles. Click use. You'll see now it's showing up in that slot. And my last weapon slot, I'll add modified rifling. Now you see that's added as well. This slot down here, it's called no weapons charm. You click on that, and this is where you can actually add a charm. Does nothing really, it's just cosmetic, but just another little cool feature. Before I can use that, of course, is you have to have a charm slot. So that will take chips to use. And you'll notice some of the things, the prices here. Here's 30,000 gold. This one's 50 chips, etc. So that's the other resource. So let's back out of that. And in the last slot, you see here, it says no ammo currently. So your ammo, you can run standard ammo, you can run armor piercing or soft point bullets. Generally, I think most people will choose soft point bullets for most general gameplay. Let's back out of that. Keep going down. So in your secondary weapon column, you click this, you can go through. Again, you have to purchase the weapon. If you click it, 12,000 for the card, I would click buy and I would buy that weapon. Of course, taking gold away. Your knife slot can be a Bowie knife, tactical axe. You will start with a carbonite knife. If you want something else, you would have to click on it, you would have to purchase it, and then you would have that. Back out again. Your tactical is also very important. This tactical slot is basically your second grenade slot. So you can go through here. You have different types of tactical weapons, whether it be shot grenade, smoke grenade, EMP grenade, decoy grenade, tear gas grenade, or syringe. Of course, any of those. The syringe is the newest one. It gives you some, I think it's a small percentage of your health back when you use it. So that's a nice item they've added to the game. Let's click back. And the bottom part here is all cosmetic. So here you can go through, choose your characters. You can choose your attire in these slots. And at the very bottom, this one I did not know when I first started playing. It's very, very important. So these are, you can have up to 3 skills per character slot. Quick aim is what the majority of people use for the most of their characters. However, quick reload, balance, all 3 of those are needed with different loadouts. So yeah, mix and match and see what you like and what you prefer. The second slot, feather steps, marathon, gear pouch, and double time. So double time is preferred by many players, also feather steps. You can go through and read those definitions when you get into the game. And the last one, quick recovery. It's often used. It helps recover 20% faster recovery time. Is reduced by 20%. So that long ears, sometimes blast protection, all of those are used quite often. So you can go through and mix and match and play with your skills. Yeah, don't leave them blank because it is important to have those skills. They do give you some different benefits on your different loadouts. And when you start with these three loadout slots, what's nice is you don't really need, in the grand scheme of things, you don't need more than 3 slots, because at any time you can change and add other weapons to your slots. It doesn't charge you any gold, and it doesn't charge any game resources. So I would say, as a tip, if you want to buy an additional slot, you would click this plus sign, and it's going to cost you 50 chips, as you see here. I would say save your chips. It's not really necessary. I did it early on. I kind of regret it now. There's no real need for it. I could have gotten by with just the 3 slots and just changing my setup every time. The 3 slots, as long as you have them and set up within the game. So if you have maybe a assault rifle, an SMG, and a sniper rifle, you can change those within the game itself as you're playing. So as long as you got 3 setups, you should be good to go. One thing I would like to add before I close this video out here is, here it says loadout, right? But you'll notice it's kind of hidden here and you don't really see it, but it says drone right here. So if you click on drone, here it says offensive drone, and then you see here on the right, you have 3 different options, right? But if you click change type, oh, now see, this is something else. You have tactical drone and offensive drone. So let's click tactical. And now I have more options. So there's other types of drones that you can run, right? You have 3 drone slots, but you have many drones. So I'll click on this first one. And now you can see all the different drones that are available for me to use within the game. So as I'm playing and as I'm accumulating in-game points, for example, the spy drone, it costs me 1,000 in-game points as I'm playing. As I get those points, this will become available as an option within the game and within the battle itself. So you'll see some of the strongest drones in the game cost a lot more. So normally these are used at the end of the game when you've accumulated a lot of points and probably only a few seconds left in the game to do some major damage, right? So let's click the bat button. Click on drone again, change type. Let's go to offensive drone. Let's click here to the right. And these are all the different offensive drones. So you have the crawler, the blade drone, escort drone, firefly, etc., etc. You can mix and match and change those and select whatever you like. These are the 3 that I'm running currently. I have crawler, blade, and escort. And then if I change and go to tactical, I have spy drone, jammer, and laws. So those are the 3. Depending on your playstyle, depending on what you want to run, those become very useful and good tips within the game. So, all right, I think that gives you the basics of the game. There is one or two little things I want to add here before I go. So you see your character here. This is my character. If you want to see the different colors depending on which side of the team you're on, you can click these icons at the bottom. And it shows your different colors, whether you be red or blue. That's easy. And the other quick little thing is, if you go in the top right corner where it says charge here, click that. And these are all the W's that you can purchase with real world money, which will allow you to buy, whether it be credits or chips or skins, etc. And you can do that as well if you want to support the developer. And where would you use those W's? You would go right here to the store. And you see all this stuff here. You have the chip store, the W coin store. So just for example, I'll click this winter box here. And these are the different boxes that are available within the game. Some are available for in-game gold. Some are available with chips, etc. Right? So you got a few options there. These boxes are very interesting. If you want to know what your likelihood is of getting something within the box, you can click view contents and it shows you what are the possibilities for you to get these. And if you want to see what the drop ratios are, of course you would have to go to the Ironsight Discord and they actually have that posted. But all right, I think that gives you a brief description of the interface. I hope that helped. If you have any questions, feel free to jump on over to my Twitch stream, www.twitch.tv/timewarp76, and come see me when I'm live. Maybe we can grab a game together. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, everybody.